So, setup-wise, like I say, is going through that kind of routine of getting the club down first, getting the shoulders feeling like they're aiming over here.
Yeah.
They're nowhere near that, as you can clearly see on here, okay? But getting them feeling stronger is going to help your club now work back on the better path, matching up to that club on the ground. If we look at your setup here now, this right shoulder just a bit further, it just looks a bit bulkier on the right hand side, and also you'll see when it goes back, we don't really see your left shoulder until about now. Your left arm is visible and the club's gone way outside. This one here now, as the club goes back, it goes back more on the yellow line, as you can see, and now your club is kind of, that logo on your left top there is certainly more of it. So I would say now at this point, if we go back a frame even, now your shoulders are probably square, so the club's gone back a few inches, where this one's off the ground up in the air right to your right foot. So that left hand swing there with the shoulders open, the club going back steep to the golf ball, not steep to you, just your setup to create a steep angle. So if you try to just flatten your arms, nightmare, because the club now is over here and the body's in the wrong spot. But when you get to the top of the backswing, we see the club now obviously steep, as we said, club head pointing too much to down, so there's the kind of leading edge there, and there's your left arm, that's sort of 10-15 degrees open, compared to with a better grip and shoulders, bit different. There's probably your leading edge about there, there's your left arm, so we're 5 degrees open at most. That's playable for a nice little fade. You can hit shots from there. Other thing as well, when you're bringing the golf club back down, because the shoulders are square and the path's gone back better, as the club comes back, it's still a bit of a steepening on the way down, but at least the club now is working down the line. It's a bit outside the line because the shaft there, you can see, is a little bit on the outside there, but compare that to where you were on this left-hand one, where the club now is outside the golf ball quite back a frame there. I mean, that club now has moved over from that one to this one quite a bit, so at least the club now is showing a bit more from the inside. Look at the daylight between your right and your left arm, so that showcases your shoulders now are square to target. So you're more what we call underneath in that pebble skin position, sort of getting underneath here. So things now are working more in this direction, which felt to you as though you're going to do a massive great big hook. As you can release the club through now, the ball can sort of start towards target, nice release to target, and the ball flying there, as you can see, pretty straight down the red line. Whereas this one here coming across the golf ball, obviously your contact's going to be compromised. See your left elbow sort of pulling to try and hang on to that golf club. A lot more awkward movement. The weight's on the back foot and there's almost shift onto your front foot there. I mean, this one's sort of finished up on its right foot. Look at your elbow down there now, okay, when you finish this one here. You're much up onto that toe there. Whereas this one, it looks, I mean, it almost looks a bit awkward, like your top half spun out the way and your lower half saying, let me keep up. And then when you finish the swing here now, the right foot tries to keep up, but not really bothered. That was like, no, we'll just stay here for a little bit, I think, to be fair. Which is going to generally result when you hit the ground behind the golf ball, because you haven't shifted that way yet. So if the ball is curving that way or pulling that way, you're not going to want to shift your weight to the left-hand side because you're doing it even further right. So when the ball was starting to get a few more this way, not massively, but drawing it this way, it would now make sense for you to move towards target, because that's going to change your path now to get more that way. Now, I'm not saying you've got to hit a draw, got to hit a fade. We want to see you in your natural shape of shot, or more comfortable, which is probably a bit of a fade maybe, but I want that fade to be more of that shape, not that shape, or that shape, And again, if you're hitting a golf ball more directly to target, there's a lot more likely you're going to catch the centre part of the glove face. If your club's swinging in this direction, who knows where the club face is going to be striking the ball. It could be toe, heel, shank, hosel. It's a bit of a guess from game to game. Make sense?
It does.
So, quick summary. Shoulder alignment at setter is going to have to feel way right. It's not, but it will feel that way. Mirrors are going to be a great help for that. Okay. If needs be, get yourself set there. Just stay in that body position. Now, just take the golf club from down. Just put it across your shoulders and see where it points. You said you could see your left shoulder more. Which is usually a sign your chest is kind of move round to where you, rather than you being over here going, where's my left shoulder? You go, oh, hang on, it's there. It's moving more your whole torso and chest, not just getting your shoulder going like that. Obviously, you're moving everything round. That's going to help your path on the way back. Your grip will change the club face. So you said it keeps creeping and wants to keep going over. Watch that. And then once the club face goes back and does that first part of the swing here, now just hit it. That's a really good takeaway. The club's working back nice at the shaft plane, nicely in line with the hands. Going to give a nice, more direct hit towards target.
Yeah.
Good man.
Brilliant.
Very good, mate.